In today's video, I want to go over the basics of your audiogram. You should have had your hearing tested, and when you get your results, what I'm going to hopefully do is try to help you make a little bit more sense out of it. When you're looking at your audiogram, on the top you're going to see a series of numbers, and it will say either 250 or 0.25, and it will get progressively higher as you go out to 8,000 hertz. Now what these numbers represent is how many cycles per second. So if you look on this drawing, what we have is a frequency, when you look at the frequency as we're going through time, it will start here at the center, it goes up, it goes down, and it comes right back to the center again. That is what they call a single cycle. And I realize that's review for a lot of you from back when you were in school, but that's what we're talking about with the frequencies. So up here, the 250 out to 1,000 hertz, that's what we consider the low frequencies, and that is responsible for the loudness. In the higher frequencies, from 1,000 hertz out to 8,000 hertz, that's where we get our clarity. The thing that you need to realize when it comes to speech, the human voice carries primarily from 400 hertz in the low frequencies out to about 4,000 hertz in the higher frequencies. And the loudest parts of our words, the vowel sounds, will carry in these lower frequencies, where the consonants, that gives us our clarity, those will tend to carry out here in the higher frequencies. Now on the side here, this is our decibel scale. This measures how loud we're turning up the volume. 0 decibels here. When I say 0 decibels, most people interpret that. They think what I'm saying is that the volume is turned all the way down to where there is no volume. But that's not what this is. 0 is a baseline. That's the average hearing of a child in all these various frequencies that you were tested in. And so, everybody, when we get into our 40s, but at least by our 40s, we start to have a hearing loss. It's just part of the natural aging process. And so your hearing will start to decline. But this scale, it's a logarithmic scale, meaning that every time you decrease or increase the volume by 6 decibels, you're doubling the volume. And so 6 will be twice as loud as 0. 12 will be twice as loud as 6. It will double again at 18, and then it'll double again at 24. So if you think about this, 24 is 16 times louder than it was at 0. And so when you're categorizing the severity of your hearing loss, really from 0 to 25, typically people will say, yeah, there's some hearing loss here, but it's not enough that you need help with your hearing. So we just call this it's still in the normal range. But when you go 25 or below, you need help with your hearing. And the further below that line at 25, the more help that you need. And so when you're looking as far as classifying how severe the loss is, from 25 to 40 is considered a mild loss. You still need help, but you just need a little bit. In the 40 to 70 range is what we consider a moderate hearing loss. From 70 to 90 is a severe loss, and then below 90 is a profound hearing loss. At that point, you're probably a good candidate for a cochlear implant at that point if you have a profound hearing loss across the entire frequency range. But from 25 to 75, 80, even 90 in some cases, hearing aids are a wonderful option for you.